Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Die Another Day. Welcome back if you've been here before. Welcome if you're new. I'm Amanda. I am the Yarn Enabler. You can find me on Instagram and a few other places we'll talk about later. And beside me is...
I'm Christina, and
my partner in crime.
I'm the Cozy Knitter, and I'm on Instagram and Ravelry and...
thecozyknitter.com.
That's it. I'm the Cozy Knitter.
Yeah. So we have lots to show you guys today, like usual. And we also wanted to just give you guys an update on how KW went for us.
Yes.
Yay! Knitting show. It was a lot of fun.
It was my first one.
Well, you've been as a buyer, but you're first seller.
I've been to lots, shopping. Primarily, we've gone to the Frolic and KW several years in the past. I think.
We've had some fun adventures as buyers. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah. But my first is like a big person. I was in the micro market last year, but it was fun. Oh my God. So many of you guys came out, and actually the organizers sent us emails saying that I guess you filled out ballots or something when you came in.
For the door prize, I think you had to, there was a ballot that you could put in, and
it said like, how did you hear about KW? And a bunch of you guys said,
from the podcast.
So we got an email. So that was solely fun.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Was a lot of fun.
We didn't actually get anything for it, but thank you for thinking about us. I'm glad we were able to enable you to come hang out with us.
Just bring more awareness to the show, and a lot of people, I imagine, in the area don't know where the shows are, when they are. I keep finding new ones, so I imagine everybody else is the same. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. We drove down together on the Friday.
We may have stopped at IKEA on the way.
And traffic. It was a parking lot.
It was 4 hours? 4 or 5 hours to get it. And it should be less than a 2-hour drive.
It took forever.
I don't think we got up over 100 the whole way. Maybe once. And then it was like one of those slam on the brakes.
Stop, go, stop, go, stop. It was terrible. When we got there, about, 6 o'clock?
6:30.
Yeah. And so Jen and Shauna, who were sharing a booth with Amanda, they had already gotten there and been setting up their booth, which was already looking pretty darn amazing by the time we got there.
It was full.
Yeah.
It was full.
Yeah.
And we may have, we were in a weird location, so we were able to kind of push the one wing, because instead of like a rectangle, we were in like this weird dead space over here.
Yeah, there was no booth beside them, so they were able to move the one out and make it an angled wall, which gave quite a bit more room. It was nice.
So it wasn't so tight and crampy, but I'm thinking it would be really fun next year if we like signed up to do like a double or a triple booth.
I think so.
And then had our own areas, but then not have the wings between us. It would feel more open.
Well, and also, so part of the issue that we run into is sometimes you need helpers. So we had quite a few friends who came that were helpers, but for like change, it would have been so much easier just to like talk to the person next door. Hey, do you have any 10s or whatever? Like that would have been so much easier. And for lunch purposes, somebody was running out to get lunch. Like we could have sort of watched both booths for a bit. Yeah. So I don't know, something to think about for next time.
Yeah, totally. I mean, every time you go, there's more things you can improve on. Like next year, I will absolutely have a designated cash desk. We didn't this year. We had one of our helpers was going to kind of be in an area with the stuff, but we didn't set her up well enough, and then you should get called away to talk to people, and so next. But every year is an improvement, right? Like we're new at this, so it's just about figuring out what works for us and go from there. But it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. So
I love meeting you guys. Oh my God. It was a lot of fun when you'd come up and be like, "Oh, I watch your podcast."
Yes, and that was. And so what they were telling us is the doors actually got opened accidentally early. Like they opened it about 10 or 15 minutes before they were supposed to. So last year they'd made this big announcement over the PA system, which I found hard to hear this time.
I didn't hear it at all where I was.
That they were going to open the doors in 15 minutes. Like it was just 15-minute warning, and you kind of knew to sort of do your finishing touches. But I was waiting for the announcement, still polishing things off and moving things around. All of a sudden, there was people. It was kind of nice because you didn't have that build up. Like, okay, it's almost showtime. You start getting nervous, and I get big nerves before the show, so I'm kind of glad I didn't hear any announcements, because I would have been like... And it was steady busy for the first several hours.
Yeah. Well, because we both use Square, so we can accept credit cards, and it shows you your sales. So, like, it was, like, nothing, and then big spike, like, and then the first maybe 2 hours was kind of up there, and then you had the lunch dip, and then it got back up again. So it was nice. It was constant people to talk to.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I snuck away for like an apple at about like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I made my rounds. I had to go talk to my peeps.
See, I didn't get a chance.
I did a little bit
really
shopping, not too much shopping,
yeah. But it was nice. You guys came and found us. We had good visits with. Oh my God, so many people. It was lovely.
So many of you came over and said hi, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and see what you bought. So
I know.
We knew where to get to.
I can't remember who it was. It was one of our viewers, and she already had a bag of stuff, and I was like, "Let me see what you got!" And I like completely like started going through her bag, and I think I scared her a little, but then she got into it.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I'm not keeping it. I just want to see what you got.
So I found I was on the ice surface, which was cold. So it was. Ice. So for those of you not in Canada, we're in a hockey arena. The ice was in, and there was like a layer about yay thick.
They were like
of like rubber mats that were like 3 by 3 feet that went on top, and they kind of shifted when there weren't a lot of people there. They kind of shifted a little bit, which scared me the first time.
They got a little better though.
It got okay, yeah. They kind of settled down, but standing on that all day, your feet got so cold and swollen and sore, and
my ankles were swollen for literally maybe 5-6 days after, and I was wearing good shoes. Like I did the nice outfit with running shoes. Like
I wore
it was
nice
sore.
shoes.
And then the Sunday, just fast forward a bit. So when
just passed out
completely, I felt like I was hungover. Like I was exhausted. I was like.
I'm like, children, do you really need fed 3 times a day? Like, I've already been up. Can you find something in the pantry that doesn't require mom to eat off the couch?
I think they survived on like granola bar.
It was bad.
Cheese strings
really
and
tired.
yogurt drinks. Yeah, but it was fun. But it was that good tired. Like, and we all went out for a big dinner afterwards, which was nice. We had a whole big
group of us. So there was 8 of us.
Yeah,
my husband and 7 women.
He did very well being
surrounded by women. Yeah, he loved it.
And so it was great fun. I think it was hands down a great weekend. Super fun.
It was so much fun. And even like the breakfast at the hotel, because a lot of us ended up staying at the same hotel. The breakfast was good. There was a lot of selection for like an included breakfast.
It was hot.
And it was funny because you'd meet all the other vendors, because like I was there at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And meeting all the other vendors that were
and
trying to get in early.
And you'd see everybody walking around with their wool shawls on, or like a nice wool sweater, and you're like,
because I didn't set up till the morning of.
Yeah.
Like, my stuff didn't get there until the Friday evening. So I went down with Amanda to Kitchener, and then my husband came down later in the evening and had all of my stuff with him. So we were setting up the morning of, which went relatively quickly.
Yeah, well, you guys had a really sweet setup, so it was quick and painless.
It was funny. A lot of, like, store owners and other booths came over and commented on that they really liked our booth.
I think it was very you. It was very streamlined, and it was very...
Yeah, I like simple, clean lines.
Okay, don't get me offended, but it's very simple. Like, I'm not saying simple,
No,
like,
I know. Yeah. What really? So I had grid wall. I had grid wall. So you might have seen the pictures on...
What are they, 6 feet
on
tall?
Instagram.
They're still in front of me, so that's what I'm saying.
But there's these pegs on it, and it was driving me nutty that one of the pegs was, like, slightly bent up.
Oh, yeah, because they're like, what's it? It's a hot metal, and you melt it. There you go. So some of them are at a different angle, and I can totally see that driving you bonkers.
It was, yeah. So it got straightened out.
Yeah,
we're okay now.
It was good. It was a lovely setup. Yeah,
it was a lot of fun. And then I had a lot of stares when I brought out my redneck hole punch. So I had these cards prepared that I was going to put on each section. So my yarn was all set out in sections. I had these cards put out that I was going to put on so that when it was sold out, you could still see that the colorway had been there, but it's just gone. But it was like this great big stack of papers that I needed to hole punch, but the holes need to go in the center of the page, so you couldn't reach it with a hole punch. So I'm like, well, I'll just grab a drill.
You did not.
Oh, I did. I was like drilling through this and on the floor, and people were like, what is
this? Good thing you didn't get to the ice. Can you imagine?
Well, I had a box. I had a cardboard box underneath.
Cardboard box versus drill?
Yeah. I didn't harm anything.
I didn't say you did. I think it was awesome. Hard. You think outside the box, and I appreciate that about you.
I thought to. I even remember to bring the drill with me.
I brought a hammer.
I remember those too. It was really rusty.
I know.
Bad old hammer.
Yeah, that's okay.
We're techies. We don't really do handyman stuff at our house.
I'm artsy fartsy. I don't do handy.
Sometimes you do need to solder a motherboard or something in the computers.
My husband has a tool belt. Anywho, so yes, KW
it was good.
Was a lot of fun. I think we're both kind of interested in doing different shows in the future.
So we need to hear from you guys. Where are you? What shows are in your neighborhoods?
Let us know what you'd want to come to, because I think if we kind of maybe even commuted together, it would, you know, help with the traveling costs, because that's really, I mean, you're getting a hotel no matter where you are the night before, but it's the traveling there. Like, is it worth it? Do you guys want to see us?
And pack everything up and bring it. So
it was a lot of work to dye all that in a big quantity. And honestly, like, it was a little panic attacky for me to buy that quantity of wool at once. Like, I was like, that's a big number. When you get the bill, pay for it. Because you have to pay for it all, obviously, up front. But it was a lot of fun. I would hands down do another big show like that again.
I would love to do it again. And I would love to go to other areas, because obviously we realize our yarn is not in a lot of yarn shops. It's not always easy to get your hands on. And if you're like me and you like to see before you buy, it, you know, it just makes sense. So we need to know, where are you? And what yarn shows do you go to?
Because how much fun it would be to like go to like Vancouver, or like
that would be fun.
Montreal, or I don't know. Anyway, so let us know if you are even interested in that. Maybe you just like us to watch. Maybe you don't like wool. I don't know. Anyways, so
thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Don't thumbs down the video, because that makes me cry. I'm a very sensitive soul. Okay.
Oh gosh.
I don't take criticism well. Anywho.
Yes.
We have knitting.
We have knitting.
Sorry.
I think Amanda was really excited about her project. I think you should show her first.
Okay, so I have two, because you know, guys, I've been working on my girl at the grocery store shawl, and I'm at the lace. I'm so excited.
Let's see your lace.
I haven't started the lace. I'm at the lace because it's a pattern. But look how long it is. Like it
is long.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. So I'm very excited.
This is the front.
Yes, I'm very excited to start the lace, but I had to take a break from it, because for me, I need to, I need to sit down and actually look at the lace and then start the lace. So I got to this point, I think I was at the drive-in movies or something, so I couldn't start the lace. And then it got put down because I started another quick...
Lace, from what I remember, it's just like a feather and fan type lace, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it's super complicated, but I think
I have mine here.
I don't have a lot of this left. And so, you know how you said you had a ton of this left, so you were going to actually do more?
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm such a loose knitter, so I think mine's bigger.
This is my lace section.
Yeah, so that's super simple. So...
But you don't use a lot more of this.
No, I know, but you know how you were going to add another section of like a stripe or something? Or do another lace and fan? I was thinking about doing that, because that'd be really fun to end it with this color after the lace.
I don't know what comes after the lace bit. I can't remember. I know I'm almost done.
Stripe.
I know I'm almost done, but I think it's just a stripe of like the main color, and then you're done and you bind off.
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't think it's as wide as these stripes here.
I kind of want to make it. Anyways, I have enough for another.
I can't remember. It's been a while since I looked at this pattern.
Anyways, my goal, and you guys are gonna have to help me stick to this, is to be done this for next podcast.
Oh, I guess I do have a fair bit left. Okay.
Yeah. So that's my goal. I'm gonna wear this at the next podcast.
And we set reminders.
We did. It's in the calendar. We're gonna do this every 2 weeks.
On the calendar, so that we don't forget.
Yeah. So it's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
And then, so you do your next.
Okay. So last week, I showed you my Waiting for Rain shawl, and I was almost done. I just had the bind off left. Looky, it is done.
It's ginormous as well, it's beautiful.
And it just calls for like a loose bind off.
So how much does it weigh? Like how many skeins is this?
This is almost 2 skeins. I used one completely, and then I have a little bit left of the other one. And here I actually made this a little bit longer, because I had a fair amount left when I finished this lace. Yeah. So this wasn't supposed to be this wide.
Ooh,
but
no, I like it that wide.
I made it as wide as somewhere else. I can't remember. Anywho, I made it a little bit wider than what it called for, and then I used the picot bind off instead.
Was there another one in the pattern?
It calls for just a regular bind off.
Okay. Like I don't normally like this kind of bind off, but I think it looks really good for the shawl, because it accents the V of your lace is echoed in the V of the picot. So beautiful. I think this might go on my list of things to knit.
I like it.
And my list of things to knit.
And it's so easy to customize. Like these lace sections, you can put them in anywhere, really.
Like I could use one like kind of here.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? Those jeans that they're like purposely ripped and they have like lace stitching behind them.
Yeah.
Do you remember doing that when I was a teenager?
No.
We did that.
No, I wasn't a cool kid.
Yeah, like we would rip our jeans on purpose and then sew in lace panels underneath, like on the
Oh,
inside
yeah,
of the jeans,
yeah.
so that you could see the lace through.
That's
It
neat.
kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah.
And
So this
beautiful.
is my
Can you guys
waiting
see
for
the
rain.
colors, right? It's like this gray purple, kind of, like I want to say there's a fuchsia in it
Yeah.
almost. Like
It's a really interesting color. It's by Northbound Knitting, and I cannot remember the colorway name.
It's beautiful, though.
The
Beautiful.
pattern is, of course, Waiting for Rain by Sylvia McFadden, and I knit this on my signature needles. Love them.
beautiful.
Yeah. So that's my
I love it.
FO.
And it would be nice to be able to wear it, but it's freaking hot.
Summer
now
has
in
arrived in
Ontario.
Ontario.
Finally, we had 2 months of rain,
It's like 30 degrees outside.
and we haven't had rain in weeks. And it's
Everybody's lawns is drying up.
finally, and right now, like, yeah, don't even get me
Weird.
started on lawns because
Weird.
yeah, I'm done with summer. Don't get me wrong, I liked summer, but I love the seasonal changes. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for
Apple
orange
cider.
leaves and apple cider, and I'm ready for the fall decorations and Halloween. And
Apple cider donuts. I have an apple cider theme going on.
yes, you do.
Mhm.
It works. The
what
caramel.
That's what I'm going to Rhinebeck for, is all the apple cider.
I'm back soon.
Yeah, and I just got a notification from immigration that they're processing my stuff. So yay! It looks like.
And I
it's
bought my
smooth
travel insurance.
Yay.
I'm super excited, and I have been given. They are slowly but surely educating me on what not to say at the border.
Oh dear.
I'm traveling with a police officer, so I should be good. Anywho, yeah, let's talk. Okay, so look what I did. Okay, so this is my sock monkey wool, but this is the worsted. Oh, I didn't do the end. Okay, I gotta forget that. So it's the same as the socks, obviously, but
Are the stripes the same length as the sock?
Okay, so technically you have the same yardage per color,
Mhm.
but because it's worsted, like it will knit up
It
differently.
doesn't knit up as.
But like, say I'm not going to tell you exactly how many yardages it is because I don't quite know. But say for example on the sock, it's like 5 yards of gray. It's 5 yards of gray of worsted.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, obviously you get less repeats because worsted has
different gauge.
Yeah. So anyway, but it's same colors and
Mhm.
anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. Pom pom. So I made it for my youngest, who's turning 6, because he loves sock monkeys. I crocheted him an actual like sock monkey hat, and now it's too short in the back and kind of not covers his
Poor
forehead
little guy.
anymore. I know. So he wanted me to do him another one, but then I was like, I have to experiment with this wool. So, but it fits me. If you just watched our Instagram, you would know I just put it on and
It might not be for her son
it
anymore.
might not be. It looks fabulous with this lipstick too.
It's a good thing I know who could make more of that yarn.
I happen to actually have 6 other skeins sitting ready for the shop update. So I might have to make some more because how cute is that?
Super cute.
Okay, and you know what I did? I have this thing, I think we talked about it on Instagram as well, that
Oh yeah.
when I do ribbing and you change colors, I hate that little
It's the pearl bump.
the pearl bump. So I don't. Whenever I change colors, I knit around and then go back to ribbing because then it avoids the pearl bump. But you can't because it's only like 1 or 1.5 rounds of each color. So I ended up just knitting the red, white stripes, and then I ribbed the gray stripes.
Yeah, it looks neat.
I thought it looked different. It looked different, right? I was only going to do it like here and then knit the straight,
Mm-hmm.
and then I forgot, and I just kept going. Why not? And
like
then
the texture though.
I do like the texture, and it looks really cool when it's like stretched out, right?
Mhm.
And then at the very top, so this last gray, all I did to do decreases was I decreased in the pearls.
Oh, okay.
So 1 round, it was like every 6th one I decreased. So like I did 2 pearls, and then I would do like knit 2 together, and then knit around, or not knit around, but like do a rib round. The next one I just decreased in the other pearl.
Offset it?
Offset it, yeah.
Oh.
So then I did another round, and then what I did is I knit 2 together from the 1 pearl with the knit behind it, so that the knit covered the pearl.
Right.
So you can kind of see that. So that very last round, the knit covers the pearl.
Mm-hmm.
So then it looks like completely streamlined, because there's nothing worse than ribbing that doesn't end well.
No.
Like when you're decreasing ribbing. So that's my pet peeve. So it ended up well, and then I just did a whole bunch of decreases through the white.
Yeah.
So I don't like how the stripe got longer up here, but so the pom pom covers it. Anyways,
This
I
an
need to fix
intentional
the pom-pom. This was a midnight pom-pom, so I need to trim it still because some of it's not quite the same, and it needs to get washed because then when you wash a pom-pom, it gets
nice and full.
So it's ready to be washed. So that's what.
It's super cute. He's gonna love it.
Yeah. If he gets to keep it because it fits me.
Yeah.
Because he likes a big hat. He likes a little slouchy. So I made it big, but it actually is the perfect beanie size for me. So anywhere to stop recommending.
Okay. So I cast on a new project. I am actually test knitting a pattern, and I was told it was okay to show it off. So it's not really much to show, but this will become one of Melanie Berg's new designs.
Oh my God, you're testing
This
me
is
for
how
Melanie
far I've
Berg?
gotten.
Okay, hold on. It's getting really close. Thank you.
It's fine.
It just shouldn't be on the needle.
Yeah.
When
So
you're not knitting, you pull it off the needle, so it's just on the cord.
it's fine.
That's pretty wool. So tell us about the wool.
So this is Plucky Knitter in
Yeah, it is. It's
Primo.
Yeah.
And this is the Cure Royale colorway.
And you're knitting them on your signatures?
On my signatures, and this is a US 6 4mm.
This is a great color.
Yeah, I really like it.
A great lipstick color too, wouldn't it? I think I might
They
have
had
a
a
few.
colorway called Broken, something with lipsticks. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Broken Crayons. Anyways, they had another colorway similar to it. Okay, so it's a 3-color
You're such
shawl.
a tight knitter.
And this is the next color that I'm incorporating, which I believe it's Plucky Knitter Bellow, which is a bit heavier on the cashmere than this one, but it's merino and cashmere blends. And I think this is oatmeal. This was a leftover I had from something. I don't know where it came from.
It works.
But I thought it worked. I think it's oatmeal. And then there's a third color that will go in it.
Tell me it's going to be teal. Tell me it's going to be teal.
It's going to be this color. I can't find the fingering one.
Oh.
But these.
So you're making my Christmas present. Thank you
I'm not.
so much.
I'm not that nice.
She's so nice to me.
But actually, so this.
Yeah, that looks really good.
So dream knitting. Okay, so this is my whip. It'll be a lot more interesting next time.
I might need to take a picture of it because I might need to.
But this is going
gorgeous.
to be hopefully my Rhinebeck sweater. The majority of this may very well be knit in the car on the way to Rhinebeck and blocked in the hotel. But we're going to ignore that for now. We are going to attempt to make a Rhinebeck sweater. I might not even block it.
Are you going to share what sweater you're going to knit?
I'm going to make a worsted boxy.
It's going to be awesome.
That's my current plan.
A worsted sweater in your size, boxy, will not be long to do. We have like 9
I'm going to do
10
the
hour
seamed
drive.
version because it's...
Why wouldn't you knit in the round?
Because it's such a big drapey garment that I want the structure so it doesn't
Yeah, I guess. Give it
pull down and like get too long. Because you know how sometimes...
Yeah.
I don't know if this is superwash or not. I don't know. Mystery yarn. I know this is Plucky Knitter.
There's a test to see if it's superwash or not. Oh no, maybe I'm thinking if there's nylon in it. I don't know.
I think this is a cashmere
Anyways, yes.
merino mix. But it's
doing the
Plucky Knitter
seaming
Primo worsted.
Yeah.
And How to Make a Grown Man Cry. I love it. And I have like 10 skeins of it that have been sitting here forever.
Good.
So I'm going to use that.
I'm making a Rhinebeck sweater.
What are you making?
I'm going to make one of Janice's patterns.
Oh.
The Lady Sunnyside. No. Sunnyside?
Yes.
Lady Sunnyside. But
It's the one that has a little lace.
yeah, it's a V-neck cardigan, and it has the little. You can do either a lace or a cable. She gives you a pattern for both. That
Ooh,
just
so what are you
it's
gonna
really
do?
little. I think I might do the lace version. It's like a zigzag, and then because I'm difficult, I'm gonna do it in a gradient.
You're going to fade it.
I'm gonna fade it.
So does it have like a knit on border or is the border knit as you go?
The border's knit as you go.
Oh,
But you start at the back of the neck, and you it's not to give away too much of the pattern, but I think it's
it's like raglan sleeves?
no, it's raglan sleeves, but you start with just the neckband, and then you pick up the stitches.
Okay.
So, which is really why I'm going to start here. So I'm going to start with the cream because I have enough cream in this gradient. It's hard to see this gradient. That you're not going to see it defined.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like I think I'll be able to knit the back of the neck and start the shoulders without it changing color too much. Because I dyed this one specifically to have a whole bunch of the natural color.
Right.
So I think it should be okay because then it's a raglan sleeve and the border is knit as you go. So it's not like I'm going to have to pick up the stitches and knit it on. So it should fade and gradient because it's going to go. It's my own little weird thing. So this one goes like I kind of
It's a really minty kind of green.
Can you see that? And so then that one goes right into this, which goes from like a darker mint down to more like a grassy green. I don't know. And then this one will fade into this one. So inside, you see how it has like the green inside, and then that fades out to this kind of.
Kind of goes through a teal, blue, and then picks up a bit of purple towards the outside.
And then this one fades into the inside of the blue. I don't know. I can't really stick my finger, so it kind of gets that there.
Yeah.
And then it fades out to the purple, and then the purple fades out to purple. Well, no, maybe this goes to this one. Maybe this one's not involved. Yeah, because that inside looks a lot like the outside here.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I grab the next ball. Yeah, see there's the inside. Looks kind of like the outside.
That's true.
Or maybe well, when we get here, we'll decide.
We'll worry about it then.
Because that could still work. Anyways, we'll worry about it. Oh, that looks kind of good though. Maybe this goes on. Oh, that's right. This goes on.
From the outside, maybe?
But then that ruins the rainbow. Because it should be green, blue, purple rainbow.
It is, because there's blue in here, isn't there?
No,
in the middle of this, there's blue in here.
We'll figure it out. Let's cast it on and worry about that later.
There you go.
And then I figure if I want to go further longer, then I'll just dye up whatever color I'm at the end and just...
Perks of being an indie dyer.
Dye it up.
If you're on it, just figure something out.
Figure something out. So that's going to be my Rhinebeck sweater. I'm really excited about that, actually. I'm really excited to start this.
Get cracking. Rhinebeck is in like a month.
Girl, I got time. It's worth it.
Oh my god, it is in a month.
Shh. And I have to
It's
finish
the 21st.
this first. I know, I'm so excited. And our boys are going on like a scouting weekend, so it's going to be good. Yeah. Okay, and then, no, that's all I have to show.
Do you have any acquisitions?
I have wool. Do you guys want to be enabled right now? Because we could move on to the enabling segment.
I have some acquisitions. Maybe I'll, because yours is shop updatey stuff.
Yeah, mine's more shop updatey stuff. So
I'll
let's
show
move
off.
to
I only have
first.
like 2 things that I got.
Yeah, but you got stuff at KW that I want to see.
Yes, at Kitchener-Waterloo, I found a copy of Pom Pom magazine.
I love this magazine.
I haven't seen it anywhere before, and there was only 1 copy left, so I'm like, well, that's coming home with me.
Which store did you buy it? Do you remember? If you don't know, it's okay. Just out of curiosity.
Hold on. Feather Your Nest. Feather Your Nest, right there.
Cool, Mamacita.
So they were actually in a booth, like, pretty much right behind me.
Shiny.
I know.
Oh,
the pom-pom part is, there you go, glittering.
Blushing.
Yeah, so I got that.
I like
and then the booth beside Amanda had this amazing...
Which one? The the new indie dyer girl?
This.
At a Coburg?
No.
Oh, the girl
Sheep
on
Spot.
Right, Sheep Spot. She was very nice as well. Hey, one of my Instagram followers was there and helping out the booth.
Oh, fun.
Right?
Yeah, so I got this. It's organic Polworth top.
It's very pretty.
Which I might spin at some point. I don't know. I don't really do a lot of spinning, but I like the idea of it. I have spindles. I have a spinning wheel.
You have a wheel?
I'm not very good at it.
Soon.
I will.
Well, you're young. You have lots of time.
Well, the kids are back in school now, so I figure I'll have a little more time. I can take like an hour break here and there and kind of work on it.
Yeah, I like doing that with my day,
I got
splitting it up.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. Super soft.
It's very pretty. Very
That's
pretty.
really... Ooh.
There's more. No, I was going to say you forgot the big thing.
So, this was an import. So we saw Eric. And I didn't buy this, but Eric brought me this. The orange field bag.
You've got the best field bag collection this side of Toronto.
Yeah, there's some serious.
I was going to say, I think Eric might run you.
I think he has gray and yellow. He has orange too.
Which do you have? The pink?
I have pink.
The green camo one.
Not the
camo, the green.
I have pink, yellow, and orange field bags, and then I have the army green porta bin.
Right. Yes, it's right over there.
And now I need the blue one, and I need the charcoal one. I have a problem, and I kind of want the natural one so I can embroider it.
You know how you feel about these? This is how I feel about makeup.
But I find these are very useful.
So it's makeup. No, and wool. This you guys get it. This is how you feel about wool. You don't need it, but you want it, and you can't stop thinking about it. And you see it online, and then you have it in your cart.
And then, funny, at the fair. So this is my booth number. It says 70 on it. But so when we got there, my husband, because we had a table that was there that we didn't want to use, and actually ended up donating to the booth beside us because they needed a table. So I'm like, here, take mine. It's already set up. It has the the table skirt on it and everything. So he'd just taken this and like plopped it on top of the grid wall. But I had a few people that thought 70 was the price.
Oh,
I'm like, no. Whoops. Let's just take that down. So apparently it's been living in here.
I'm going to Woodstock.
What's up?
Woodstock. As a buyer, not a seller, just as a buyer. So I'm going to go. So I've been saving my money for that.
Guess who's gonna be there?
Who?
Natalie.
No.
Yeah, from Remembrances Pottery.
Oh, I get to see her. Very nice. So I'm super excited. So if you see me, come say hi.
And Catherine.
I'll be. Yes. So many people. We should be vendors there next year, because then we can roll our KW.
I can't remember when is it. What date is it?
I think it's the 1st. It's a Saturday. So when I found out the date,
I thought it was the 14th.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Oh, it's not the 1st either. Hey, guess what? It's the 14th.
It is the 14th. I was gonna say that's the first week I have a conflict, and I know I had a conflict.
Yeah. So I was talking to my husband, and I was like, I really want to go to this festival, but it's like 2.5 hours away, so I don't want to go by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, I'll go with you. And I was like, he thought it was during the week so that he would get to skip work, and we go on a date day, and the kids would be in school, and we'd go just the two of us. So he was heartbroken.
Children.
Yeah. But I'm going with Northern Pine Yarn Company, Jen.
Yeah, because she didn't get to go to KW.
No, so we're gonna go and have a special girl day, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
That will be a lot of fun.
I didn't realize I had 3 weeks to keep saving.
Yay!
Yay! Especially after we did some damage yesterday at a store that we'll talk about at the end, for those people who might not want to.
It's not wool related.
It's not wool related.
But the segues really nice into how you can generate some money.
All right, so let's talk shop update.
Updates.
So I have a rather large announcement. I'm opening my own website. I'm so
She's
scared.
Terrified.
I'm terrified. I am absolutely, and I'm delaying it. I'm procrastinating, making it go live.
Fine.
Look, I just totally went flushed red because
It'll be fine.
So right now, I already own the domain yarnenabler.com because I used to blog there a long time ago when I had more time. Eons ago. I think I haven't posted in 2 years, but I've paid for the website for 2 years. So that's going to be my website. Is going to be www.yarnenabler.com.
Yeah.
That will be me. So I have the store set. I just haven't made it go live. I'm still finishing up taking some pictures because I'm going to put all of my leftover KW supplies on there. So there's going to be
a mega update.
A few hundred skeins going up.
Do you have a newsletter people can sign up on the welcome page?
I will.
Okay.
I will have a newsletter. I'm going official, full-fledged. I'm taking off the training wheels. Yay! I liked Etsy because it is easy. Etsy is easy.
They have a setup framework, and so many people use it. You've been accustomed to it from a buying perspective, so it's an easy thing to start up your store. Yeah. But you have so much more control in your own shop.
So
which is nice.
But I'm not a computer kind of girl, right? So I'm a little intimidating, but the also good news is it means I get to change the way I'm shipping. So for American customers, I actually get to buy USPS postage,
which has tracking,
and it's cheaper. Awesome. So you'll save money on shipping. So that is a whole other system, computer program I have to set up, and it involves spreadsheets and. Anyways, so I was hoping to make it go live this week, but I've gotten cold feet again, and I'm scared.
Just give it to me, and I'll do it.
I'm really scared. So it's going to go live next week. I will post a huge. I will wallpaper Instagram and Facebook and everywhere. I'm getting a little verklempt. Okay. I'm really nervous.
It'll be okay.
So we'll go live next week.
So listen to this. So remember that update of mine that I had where it went live, everybody had the notification, everything was showing up in the shop, but the buy button was gone? Nobody could put anything in their cart. It was okay.
I know. So
it was okay.
But you gave me a good idea yesterday when we talked about this, about seeing if there was a few people out there who would be like my guinea pigs.
Yes.
And I would give you a code so that you could log into my website and like
do a trial run.
Try it out. So if you're interested, shoot me, I want to say, maybe an email is probably the best way. So my email is yarnenablerwool@gmail.com for now. I have a new email address with the new website. Anyway, so shoot me an email if you're willing to be my guinea pig and you're interested in buying something, because I'm freaking the F out.
It'll be fine.
So you want to see some of the stuff that's going to be on there now? All right.
It'll be fine.
I am like freaking out right now. Okay, so you saw this and you liked it.
Yes.
So this is worsted, but I also have it in stock. But I feel like it's kind of worsted weather. Like I'm feeling hats, I'm feeling mitts, I'm feeling scarves. So Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which is very pretty. It actually is kind of rainbowish, but it's my kind of rainbow. So we've got some fun colors.
It's an interesting rainbow. It's kind of autumny, but then it's got like pops of neon.
Right? Like it's, I don't know.
Fun.
It's fun. I really enjoy this color. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Anyway, so this, I've got this in sock and worsted. And then I've got, oh, this is a fun one. So this one's called Eclipse. And it's got definitely more of the greens. This is a little bit more autumny because it doesn't have the hot pink. I have this on sock and worsted as well.
What are you gonna get?
Look at that one. I actually would love a cowl made with this one. Oh, my rings are getting caught.
Ooh, that's pretty, Joan.
Look at that. Okay, so this is Eclipse. Interestingly, because I dyed it during the eclipse.
Oh, yeah. Eclipse.
And then I have
little moons in cardboard boxes.
This one is soft, but I also have this on worsted. This is Hoot. So again, the bright colors, but there's less earth tones kind of in this one. This is like pure bright, which I really love. And then there's not many more. I didn't bring everything. I just brought a little example.
A little tasting.
Into My Soul, which this one's actually really cool. It looks better without the sleeve.
It's a fingering.
It's fingering, yeah. I don't have this on worsted, but it can make, sorry, yeah, I'm shedding. It can, obviously, I'm thinking about putting this in the store as worsted as well.
I like that.
Isn't that pretty? This is one of those ones that is so pretty in the skein that you just kind of want to, I like this one.
That's a decorative skein.
Yes. Right, Into My Soul is that one. And, oh, you guys already know this one. Okay, so this is like a classic Yarn Enabler watermelon, but this is a shawl. So it's a gradient. So you go through the pink and there's black speckles in there. Maybe if I can pop out the middle. Sorry, I got them less a little. See them a little.
You can see a little black speck there in the center.
So you have seeds inside, and then you go to like a small section of white, and then you have the green. The green is the multi, it's kind of hard to tell, but there's dark and light green in there. So I've got some of those bad boys to go up. And then I've got, this is my favorite. I don't know if you can see.
Ooh, that's pretty.
So this is a gradient. This one's the Sun-Drenched Blackberries. And it's hard to see, but there is a lot of the orange. It's just the way it's wound. You can't see them. It goes into the dark purple, lighter purple, pink, orange, and then it ends with a little bit of bright yellow. I want to knit a shawl of this so bad, but I'm going to start at the yellow. And it has to be, I mean, it doesn't have to be a centerfold, but I want a shawl that has like a yellow and then it kind of goes out. So it's like a sunset kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So this, I might need to keep one of these for moi. It happens a lot. Anyway, so that's a little sneak peek of what's going to be on yarnenabler.com soon. So anything, like I have a few things left on Etsy right now that I'm going to leave on Etsy and sell out. Like club is still on Etsy, so I'm going to leave my monthly club on Etsy for the rest of this year and then move it over in January for next year. So yeah. Oh, so there, you've been enabled.
Yay.
So hopefully I don't mess it up.
I had a huge update.
Oh my goodness.
When was it? Last week sometime?
Was it Friday?
Last Friday, yeah. Huge update. Hundreds and of skeins of yarn, and it was so my club members, they had 24-hour early access to shop the update, and then it went live for everybody on Saturday. So if you were visited the shop Friday, you would have gotten a little login screen where club members can log in. Well, I guess everybody could log in, but it's just not everybody had granted the access. But it did go live for everybody on Saturday, and a lot of things sold out. So I'm just printing out all the orders and getting to the packing right now. So if
I take some of those, that would be bad.
That would be a problem. So that's going to be shipping out, and the club is being dyed. A little behind on that, but it should all go out Monday. And then next week, I'm doing another Christmas update, and I just had these bags dropped off by my mother-in-law. She stopped in just as we were about to start
we had
here.
A good little visit.
And this is the 2017 bag.
But look, I'll hold this.
Oh, it's really wow.
Isn't that cute?
Look at the inside.
Oh, I like this.
I like
that. That looks really. Let's just put that like that. Isn't that look so cute together, guys?
I love how she does this too. See
yeah, what does she call it?
There for the zipper.
She called it something. I want to say zipper tab.
Tab. Yes, I feel like
I think that's what she called it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. So this is the perfect little sock size.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to have those in the shop for this month's holiday update. Otherwise, I'll be in the shop for the next holiday update.
So have you planned all your holiday colors?
I have a bunch of my regular repeats. So there'll be Gingerbread House.
Yeah.
Holly Jolly, apparently, it was really popular at the show. It sold out. So there hasn't been any in the shop this year. So that will be coming back.
Yeah.
You've been elfed. Skin of it hiding. Here it is. Part of my reach.
I couldn't see your reach.
You've been elfed. So red and white stripes with green accents. Winter Wonderland, which is an 8-stripe, all blues and whites and grays. Joyful, which is one we did for a kit a few years ago.
We should do another kit. That was fun.
And that was pink and red and green and silver, I think. Oh, it's right there. Yes. A pink and a red, I think 2 greens and a silver. That was in that one. So those have been my holiday colors so far, but I'm hoping to come up with a few new ones.
I have my holiday planned.
Yeah.
I have 2 coming out for. Well, I can't tell you the theme yet because it's going to be part of the big announcement on the website. But it's going to be different. The last year I did Nutcracker, which was a lot of fun. But this year is going to be a little different. I have 2 colorways that are going to come back that I've done previously. Rudolph and I think it was called Icicles. So I'll bring those back. I may do Sugar Plum Fairy again. It's on the list. But I have 4 new colorways coming out. 4 new colorways for Christmas. Hopefully next week.
It's exciting.
I'm freaking out. It's like all brand new again. You wouldn't know I've been doing this for 3.5 years.
No. Ooh.
Anyways.
I got secret yarn in the mail.
Can you show it?
No.
Why?
Don't
tease me like that.
I've been watching the Hey Sister podcast. So
I love those girls.
You know,
so much fun having knitting night with them.
No. So Rachel's pregnant. She announced that in the spring, I think, and then they did a gender reveal club yarn for, I think it was in the summer, for her baby. And then Tabby is now pregnant, and so they did a gender reveal for her.
You will be getting those announcements.
I'm so excited. I'm not going to show it off because they haven't showed it off on their podcast yet. I haven't seen anything posted on Instagram yet.
Maybe in 2 weeks we'll be able to.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
No announcements like that from us. Sorry.
No. Not blowing anybody's cover, but it's out. So, yay!
Awesome. Yay.
I love it.
Yeah, we'll have lots to show again in 2 weeks. And it's already booked. We're doing it again in 2 weeks, so don't worry. Yes. So, I'm looking around. I think we got all the yarny stuff.
I think all the yarny stuff.
I think we got all the yarny stuff.
Makeup haul.
We should have makeup haul. All right, so I am enabling Christina in the makeup department. We went to Sephora yesterday, and okay, so this isn't all I bought yesterday, but a lot of this is what I bought in the last like month. I have a little bit of addiction, and this is like my purse stuff. So this is like the stuff I carry with me like every day. So we'll show what we bought together, and then I wanted to show you guys like what I would recommend as like the everyday basic. Okay, not basic. The everyday fun-loving makeup.
So for those of you who have watched our podcast before will know I'm not big into the makeup. I just find enough to put on. I just don't know anything about it. I really don't know how to use anything. I'm like, I think it goes here. It could be meant for my lips and I'm putting it on my eyes. Who knows, right?
But that's the fun part about makeup. It's whatever you want it to be.
I guess.
I mean, there's like the rules, like don't put liquids on top of powders.
I did not know about this rule. This is brand new information.
Don't put liquids on top of powders.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's fun. To me, it's an artsy fartsy thing. It's like I love nothing more than sitting at my makeup table. I have a whole desk in my room. My husband built me this beautiful mirrored, lighted setup. I have drawers of stuff. It's fun. It's my time to be like fun and girly.
We all need our thing.
Well, you need a thing. So this is my thing. So yesterday together we
went
bought
to Sephora. It's funny actually because I'd meant to message you a couple of times because I wanted to go and get, because we went to KW like we mentioned earlier and everybody brought out their makeup bags. Apparently I have missed the boat on this thing called primer. There has got to be other people out there who don't know what a primer is.
Primer.
So we went to get a primer.
Love the primers. So I have many primers. I mean, everybody knows about this classic Smashbox.
I had heard of it. I had heard of it.
So I have that one. It's really good.
So I tried a little dollop of it when we went to, you know, a hotel. And it does make your skin really silky.
It has gold in it. Gold sparkles.
Yes, I found this one.
Okay, so this is YSL Yves Saint Laurent. I wasn't going to splurge, but then you made me put it on my hand, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, it's so good. This is a pore filler. So there's different kind of primers. There's primers that smooth and like smooth out fine lines and pores, and there's primers that color correct. So like we saw the green avocado ones. Yeah. There's primers that illuminate, that adds like a little luminosity, a little shine to you if you have like dull skin. So there's different kind of primers, and there's a lot that are like super moisturizing. There's other ones that are mattifying if you have oily skin.
I feel like there's like probably more than 20 different kinds.
I'm sure, and every brand of makeup has their own thing.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting the Touche Eclat Blur Primer. So it's a pore filling and blurring, so fine lines, any texture you have on your skin, any dry patches, anything like that, it kind of blurs it out.
Okay.
Which is super fun. And I used it today, but I put it back in the box. I know, you look really good.
Oh, thank you.
And then I took it a step further, and I got the matching foundation, which I think looks amazing. I
have a foundation, so I don't see why I need a new foundation.
Okay, so
my foundation has not expired.
So pretty. So pretty. Like you're paying for the packaging with YSL, but it's not that much more. Well, it's more than drugstore one, but still, it's not that much more than some other luxury ones.
See, what would bother me here is that is square and the primer is round.
I know, but you know what? They don't sit together on my counter, so it's okay. Anyways, so this is a low to medium coverage. It's not high coverage, which is nice because I like high coverage in the winter, but this time of year I kind of like freckles poking through and just kind of, I have a lot of redness in my face and rosacea, so I need to kind of smooth out my skin tone. So I like this, so it just kind of makes it all uniform. Good. But if you wanted like a super high coverage foundation, I may have brought my favorite. So Tarte, a lot of you guys know Tarte. So I didn't buy this yesterday. So this is their Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation, which is really nice. So nice. If you need a recommendation for high coverage, is where to go. And then also yesterday,
I don't know half of this stuff. I have not heard of Tarte. Tarte to me is something that you call people and it's not nice.
Tarte is one of my favorite makeup brands. I have a lot of Tarte. So that's my color, light neutral. I have a rosy. Yeah, I don't really love the smell of that one. I prefer the YSL smell, but it's okay. You can't smell it on your skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like that one. So I'd gone to a store and they were going to color match me for some sort of foundation. And then I'm walking around. I'm like, what is this smell? Like something around my house has gone bad. Something is hiding somewhere that's gone bad. Like kids, this happens. They hide food. It wasn't. It was on my face. Clearly, I did not buy that.
See, Tarte also has like the cult classic Shape Tape concealer.
Never heard of it.
So this is my favorite concealer. So Tarte.
It looks gray.
It's not. It's neutral.
It's okay.
It's light neutral. I have I have warm skin tone. You have a cool skin tone because you have a golden undertone. I have a pinky undertone. Yeah. So yesterday I also bought the small All-Nighter, Urban Decay All-Nighter. You've heard Urban Decay is another brand of makeup.
I surely have because you made me buy some yesterday.
No, I made you buy eye primer.
Well, it's Urban Decay.
Urban Decay, right?
Okay.
So actually, I should probably save that.
What
I'm
is
not going
that?
through the right order. So you put this on after your makeup is done, and it sets your makeup in, so it like locks it in. It's almost like hairspray for makeup.
Okay.
And it kind of takes down the powderiness if you finish with powder.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and then not yesterday, but the day before, I got a new eyeshadow.
The day before?
I got a new eyeshadow palette. It's by Pure, who I really like. I like their
Okay,
foundation
so this
too.
I can get along with. Like, these are all pretty neutral.
They're very
colors.
neutral.
This I would use.
And last week I got this one, which is more like a sunset
That I would
palette.
not use.
So this is by ColourPop. Love ColourPop. They're actually going to be in Sephora at Christmas time, so I'm really excited. But right now you can only buy them online. But they're a more affordable brand. They're not luxury. They're more like drugstore. Isn't that fun? Super fun colors. You can see which
That
ones
is
I use a lot of. That's
too
my
much.
transition color for me. Anyways, so eyeshadows. And if we're talking about eyeshadows, I also got this one this summer. Again by Tarte. It's one of the Rainforest of the Sea ones. Super pretty. Neutrals. I have
And
a...
you can now see the camera in the mirror.
Oh my god, you can't do... And the wool.
Yeah.
Anyways. That's why YouTubers... Oh, I just realized it. So beauty YouTubers, when they open stuff, they always hold it like this, so you can't see. Look at me, I'm learning.
She's going to have her own
Anyways.
spin-off channel.
Yesterday, I also bought this. Isn't it pretty?
That's not what you're wearing, though.
No.
Okay.
Oh, honey. So this is, what is the Sephora brand? I can't... Oh my god, I can't... Can you read that?
Yes. Yes, I
I
can.
can't read that.
It's made in Italy. What else do we want to know?
Ooh, another good primer that I just got for a sample is this one. You have to try that. And then
It's color 90. Oh, no, hold on.
last week I also
06.
got another sample of, this is the Kat Von D. That's a nice nude. I wear nudes a lot every day. And then last week I also got a new, it's a loose powder blush. I'm wearing it today. It's super fun. So it's like a loose powder, but it's blush. I got it in my BoxyCharm box. So I have a
Your what?
subscription service. Every month I get a box of like makeup products that they send out and subscribers. And this was in it and I loved it. It's by Studio Makeup. Never heard of them before. New favorite blush. Before that, I also liked a Tarte blush. It doesn't smell like anything. So this is my Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. This is like my go-to kind of everyday color blush.
That looks really big.
I know, but it's not. See, like, it's very... Wrong finger. Apologies.
Woo!
It's very subtle.
It's not that kind of show, Amanda.
Very subtle. I love it. It's pretty. All right. So my other favorite blush is by ColourPop. It's also not super pigmented. Right? It's just rosy. I like rosy colors. So those are my top 3 blushes right now. And then for powders, Beauty Bakery. They're out of California. They're a little indie
Oh, okay.
makeup. So this is my loose powder that I use to like bake under my eye. Do you know what baking under your eyes?
No.
So after you put your concealer on, if you're going for like high beat like me, I don't always look like this. Most days I do though. So after you put your concealer on, you put like a whole shit ton on your makeup sponge and you put it on and you look like you have like white under your eye and you let it sit because then it kind of melts into your skin and then you don't get creasing under your eyes. And then you brush off the extra after.
I've never heard of this concept.
And you can bake it down here too if you want to make your cheekbones like really stand out. If you want your contour to really... So I baked it down here today, so it was a lot of fun. So that's my loose powder I like. And for regular powder at the drugstore, Stay Matte by Rimmel. Really great drugstore powder. So that's like after you put your foundation on, you can powder your face if you get oily.
I have
It just
powder.
pulls off.
What does smell?
Not like much though, I don't think.
No, it's not an unpleasant smell, but it does
Yeah.
have a scent.
Okay, eyeliners. I have 2 favorite eyeliners. One is by Tarte, and it's my black one, so it's when I want to do like a cat eye. It's a felt tip. I don't like paintbrush ends. I like felt tips. So that's how I do like. And then if I'm just doing like a regular everyday, I usually wear brown eyeliner because I'm pasty girl. And this is by ColourPop as well. And it's just like a regular brown, and you can like smudge it out if you wanted to.
Mhm.
So you get this. You understand these things. And then bronzers. We talked about bronzers yesterday in
We did.
Sephora. This is my favorite bronzer, butter bronzer from the drugstore.
That is a really wonky box.
And smell
like
it.
colored.
It smells like
Coconut.
summer, like sunblock.
Yes.
And so this is, so bronzer you use to kind of like on your forehead, on your cheekbones to kind of make you look like you bring some color to your face. You've been like healthy glow kind of thing. There you go. And then for girls like me who have no eyebrows, your eyebrows are darker though, so it's okay. Eyebrow mascara. Because you wouldn't be able to see my eyebrows at all if I didn't put mascara in them. So, and it has little fibers. I mean, I'm blessed with thick eyebrows, but they're blonde. You can't see them. So it's like a little tiny mascara wand.
I feel that would just get smudged.
No, because it makes them almost...
Well, like application-wise, I have a hard enough time putting on regular mascara without getting like down here and like up here.
And then my Morphe sponge. And this is really good because it's sharp, so you can really get into like blending out your concealer. So yeah, so those... And then Christina, guess what Christina bought yesterday?
I also got...
Ooh, then we gotta do lipsticks.
Ooh, now I gotta do the fancy thing with the mirror. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna put this in front of it.
She didn't even know there was a mirror, guys, and she used this today. She was showing me earlier, and she's like, oh, there's a mirror. She got the Just Peachy palette from Too Faced.
I would use these in moderation.
It's not the big peach palette.
And it smells like peach.
It's very nice. It's not overwhelming. The other peach palette is more peachy.
Until purchasing this, I had a total of 7 eyeshadows. This is my literally my collection since, you know,
I can't.
Starting college. I got home and I found out my son had broken 2 of them. So technically I only had 5. I just didn't know that. Now I have a whole box. This will do me till I'm like 50 at least.
Until the next time I take you to Sephora and then you can buy something else.
I have a feeling that when my husband sees this, then he might put a stop to that.
Oh, it's not that expensive. It's fine.
It's okay. So that's what we got.
Oh, lipstick. Someone asked me what lipstick I was wearing today. We're not done yet. So I'm wearing a ColourPop today. And it's called...
So where do you get ColourPop then? Because you talked a lot about it. Okay, well that's simple enough.
And it's going to be in Sephora at Christmas time.
Everywhere? So just Canada. Does some of them have them already?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Isn't that a fun red? And then, yeah, so we're good. Mascara, Last Paradise by L'Oreal, drugstore.
I have a hard time with mascara. So I was telling Amanda this yesterday that I have been using Chanel mascara for, I don't know, 15 years. It's the only one that doesn't make my eyes itchy.
I know, we're going to get you that tester.
I've tried a bunch of them, and it's just like watery eyes, horrible feeling. So I've just stuck with what I know works.
Nothing wrong with that.
So, other than the price.
Perfect nude. Anyways, I'm going to stop there.
Okay.
Because I can keep going. I love it. It's fun for me. Why not, right? Anyway, so I hope you liked our makeup haul. We can talk more. If you like this segment, we can maybe add more. If not, we're gonna stay knitting. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, don't worry.
We're still woolly. We're still the yarn enabler and the cozy knitter.
Yes.
All right. So that's it. So thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed that too. Have a great day.
We'll see you.
We have no dye pots, but we're gonna go out for lunch. Yeah, you have dye pots. I don't today. Tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.